2-5 red lights for the Spanish Grand Prix in Division 1. It's lights out and away we go. The McLaren does get a really good start there. And I think actually the RB in P4 actually got a better start than JTK is. Into the wall. There goes the Mercedes of Snips into the first corner. And the Ferrari is still going to try and fight this round the outside, going into turn 1 and into turn 2. Sleek gets that move going around the outside. There is Mattia Manga on Epic OJ, although wasn't able to get the switchback that he needed. And it stays there in P9, and Powell there trying to make a move as we see Rev Rob and Mighty King going side by side through turn 6 and down the inside going Sonic. Goes Sonic on Reese, and I think he gets that position, but I think Reese had the better exit round the outside and going into turn 7. Reese managing to get that move back on the Williams, and Mighty King managing to stay ahead of that one as JTK there has a moment, and he's now down in P19 having a moment through the left-hander of turn 9, the right-hander of turn 9. Rev Rob and Smithy now going at it side by side into turn 12. The McLaren holds it around the inside, and I think he just about clears it, but I think Smithy is still going to be there. But through the right-hander, he gets that move. Was Tharlo, on Rev Rob, but not able to get the move as Tharlo managing to get that move done. Always going wide. There is Witty in the Red Bull. Is the Sauber of ZILAGY gonna be able to pass him? Yes, he does. And JTK still under pressure from the RB, and down the inside goes Tharlo, or down the inside goes Rev Rob on Tharlo, and I think the McLaren gets the move going into turn 5. They're still going to be side by side, and the rain is starting to fall. Tharlo is able to get in front momentarily, but on the exit of the corner, I think the McLaren had the better exit and was able to get in front and stay behind the Ferrari. To go down the inside of the Haas, gets the wheel there, and he's tapped the back of the Haas. The Haas goes into the wall. Dom has been pushed off track as well. That was totally Dom's fault, and that is probably going to be a post-race penalty coming his way. I don't think he was alongside going into turn 1 there and should have backed out. I don't know if we'll see him go on to the inters. Reese into the pits as well. We've still got no notification that that DRS has been disabled, but no, Sleek goes onto the medium tyres. What does Reese decide to go on to? And he goes on to the inters. So a lot of drivers choosing different strategies. 2 drivers deciding to stay out on slick tyres. Pitting earlier has helped Xander a little bit. And going down the outside there is Dom on the Ferrari of Asteroid and gets the move. Mattia Manga now is going to maybe potentially make a look, but doesn't decide to go for that move. Board, and you can see the JTK gets the move on Pow, and so does Sonic. And still side by side, the Sauber just is able to stay in front. As I think ZILAGY has had a moment through there, and Reese and Xander get through as Dom, Smithy and Asteroid going side by side there as Smithy gets the move on Asteroid. Overtake on ZILAGY as well, and Dom goes up the inside as well. Can he get the overtake? He gets the move on the Sauber as they both collide, and Dom's forced to go off the track. There has another tap with the Ferrari who goes around the outside of ZILAGY, and we do have a spinner at the back there as Asteroid gets the move, and ZILAGY now heads into the pits, and I don't know why he's done that conditions. And he is going to come through the final corner, and he is going to win the sprint race in Spain. Sleek crosses the line to win the sprint. Jay Snowy will start in P2 for the feature race. Techaby gave it his all, but only good enough for P3. Reese will then finish in P4 ahead of Xander, with Smithy finishing in P6, although drops down to P7 due to Pens as Asteroid then takes P6. Go, go, go for the Spanish Grand Prix in Division 1, and I do think the top 2 did get away well once again as Xander already trying to make the move on Reese, going down the inside, going into turn 1 and going into the braking zone, and the Aston Martin does get alongside, going around the outside there and up the inside into turn 3, gets the move, and I think that's Asteroid trying to make a move on the Haas. But Smithy tries to hold it around the outside, and they might go 3 wide. No, they don't, as now Asteroid tries to go up the inside of the Haas. And can he get it going into turn 5? Yes, he does. Going up the inside is Dom on Smithy. And again, Dom not able to... Well, I think he actually tried to leave the space there, but Smithy going off track anyway. Get the move on Sonic. Although now he's going to try and make this move on Sonic. Down the inside he goes into turn 5. And I think he might have pushed off the Williams there, but gets the move. And Epic OJ is now trying to have a move on Sonic, but all has to go through them. And also loses the place to SZILAGY as well. By side into turn 9, they manage to just keep it on the track. As look at Xander. Xander's going to try and go around the outside of both of these two, but down the inside is still Asteroid on Dom. Can Asteroid get the move as we have a yellow flag there for a Sauber? And round the outside tries to go the Ferrari, but Xander's going to try and take the inside there as Asteroid holds on to P6 nicely there. And Dom stays in P5 on Dom. And down the inside goes Smithy on Xander. And a bit of contact as the exit out of turn 2. And round the inside, Smithy gets the move. JTK now tries to go around the inside of the Haas. And so does the McLaren as well. And the McLaren tries to hold it down the inside. Gets the move as well, but isn't able to get the move on the Ferrari. And Xander has to settle in P10. Mighty King leaves the session as they have DNF'd as well. That's not good. What? Okay, so what's happened there then? I think that was Mighty King retiring in the pits, and the game did not know what to do in the pit lane, and that's destroyed the Red Bull and the Mercedes race there. Both the Alpines there, as he's getting really forced wide, but down the inside he goes into turn 1, 3 wide. And the two Alpines have to cut the track there. Asteroid still down the inside of Dom. Is he going to be able to make the move though? He's going to burn to try and get past them as we go into turn 6. And down the inside he goes. He gets the move. Zink's now trying to make a move on Dom, although he had a moment and had to back out of that one. And JTK improves into P7 as well. Both Ferraris in front of both McLarens, which will really help them in the OCC. Rev Rob still in front of Jay Snowy. Xander there in P11. Now we have a safety car as Epic OJ has crashed. I think. I don't know where that was. I think that's maybe. Actually, where is he? Where is he? I don't know. But you know who this has helped out? SZILAGY. He might come out just behind Xander. Or maybe behind Sonic. And I think he's going to go literally as late as he can, and he hasn't gone now. Has Reese reacted to that? And no, he hasn't. Reese has actually been left napping a little bit, and that might give Sleek a bit of an opportunity. He's trying to go up the inside, and Reese does not leave the room. Can Sleek make the move? I don't think he can, as Xander is going to go down the inside there, and Jay Snowy trying to make the move, but isn't able to, as Xander has to stay behind Jay Snowy at the moment. And let's look up at the front and see if any moves are being made. I don't think there is. With the Alpine is still there. They're on the inside going into turn 9. And Rev Rob trying to hold it around the outside, but has to back out. And I think Jay Snowy has been able to hold on to that P10-9 spot quite nicely there, as we see Snips going up the inside of Sonic. Sonic has been spun there by his own teammates. The two Williams have a little bit of a spin there. And that wasn't Smithy's fault at all. Snips, I think, was probably the offender out of that one. But the Reese is going to have the inside, but then backs out. And SZILAGY has P2 there. As we see Dom going up the inside of Reese as well. Reese is not done. He still has a few more cars as Dom has been forced off there. And that is a little bit of deja vu for the sprint there. As JTK gets through and Zinks now gets through as well. And Techby now is going to try and overtake Dom. Round the outside he goes. Can he get the move, as Techby has got the move on Asteroid? Actually, I think Techby was already ahead, but isn't able to get the move on Dom going into turn 10. As I think Dom's had a moment. I think Dom spun, and he has parked it on the exit. And I don't really know what he's done. Is he trying to cause a safety car as Sleek gets the move on SZILAGY? And I'm not really too sure what Dom is doing, but he's going into the pits. But JTK is getting really close as well. Look at SZILAGY though. SZILAGY tries to go around the outside. JTK gets up the inside of the Aston Martin, and he tries to go up the inside as they go 3 wide. JTK has lost on that, and SZILAGY's up into P2 past the Aston Martin. They went 3 wide, and that didn't work out for JTK, and now Zinks is actually going to try and go up the inside of the Ferrari into turn 4. Can Zinks get up into P4? Although JTK has the inside going into turn 5, and I think JTK is just going to be able to hold on to that. And is there going to be any moves being made? Reese has the DRS. Can he send one up the inside of the Sauber? The Sauber defends the inside, and the top 2 go side by side, wheel to wheel. As there's a bit of contact, and Sleek nearly got collected in all of that. and JCK almost as well. Tech should be up into P5, Asteroid into P6, Sinks down to P7, and as we go into the final few corners, and it is going to be SZILAGY that is going to come through the final corner and is going to win the Spanish Grand Prix from where he started in the race, staying out long with an amazing strategy there, very lucky strategy with that safety car, and takes the win.